Hey y'all, it's Icylobster, and we are here for another game with Seiplo and Satiini. So, in the bottom right corner we have Satiini, woo! And in the top left we have Seiplo. So, I'm actually not sure the order of these games. As I've stated, they are from the Gigabyte Cup, and I do not know how many games they played. I have a yeah. Anyways, this is the second game I'm casting. Let's see how it goes. And yeah. So I do not know who won or anything. I do not even know much about these players. And judging by the good manners in the beginning of the game, I'm not sure if this was the second game, third game, first game, or what is going on. Fifth game, 12th game. So, anyways, I'm gonna put a production tab. So, nothing going on crazy yet. Whoa, sorry. I got really sidetracked right there. Okay, anyways, we have a supply depot right here. I actually kind of like this placement. I don't know, it's just out of the way, and I don't know. When I first saw someone do this, I'm like, hey, that's kind of clever. You can lower it, and your SCVs just mine gas right over it. But I don't know if building placement really matters for supply depots other than walling in. He's actually leaving his base completely open this game. Whereas the last one we saw, he walled off. So, nothing crazy yet. I don't even see any proxies, nothing nuts. So, our Protoss player's in the scout beforehand. We actually have a later scout from the Terran player, from Satiini. Then we got Sieplo, just going around with his little probe, cruising. I always thought this, but kind of looks like he's a little jet on the back of him, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but it sure, I don't know, it's just like a little, I don't know. Anyways, is he going to put, it looks like he's just going to try and hide the probe, which I think is cool. If he can get away with it, then this probe can come in later and look at the tech. So, the Terran player is actually going to scout every base but the right one. So, he's going to get a very late scout. And we have our Cybernex core coming up. We have our second gas. It looks like he's going to do something gas intensive again. I'm going to... Well, it could be Robo or Starport. Not actually sure. Because of the long distances, I could actually see Starport being good on this map. Robo, while Colossus are really cool and everything, you know, you have to move your entire death ball all the way out here. So, I don't know. We'll see what he does. And we have another... Oh, same thing. So he's going Marauder with his concussive. So this is interesting. Is he actually going to try and do some pressure already? He's actually expanding, so he might do some light pressure. And his concussive will be up shortly. Meanwhile, Seiplo has... I think he has another gate. Where... I am confused. Where is it? But I already passed it or something. Well, I don't know. I am stumped. We got SCV over here. Oh no, that's just warp gate. I'm retarded. I thought that meant another gate was on the way. I was not paying attention. So anyways, we have another Marauder coming out. And where is... So he's got Watchtower 1. The probe has Watchtower 2. They are both leading expansions. So very similar. The units. We got 2 Marauders, 1 Marine against 1 Sentry, 1 Stalker. So it looks like he's going to be doing Sentry for an expansion, safe expansion. Yeah, so he's just going to get a bunch of Sentries. If he needs to, he can just wall off his base and turtle until he has all the units he needs. It's a very safe way of expanding. And he's just going a bunch of gateways. So it looks like 2 base into possibly 4 gate. Yes. Okay, so he's just 2 basing into a bunch of gateways. It's fairly normal. And our Terran player is making a defensive bunker. So this game, he's not going to do any rush. A Ghost Academy. Okay, I could see that. Ghosts are really, really good against Protoss because the EMP just cleans up all their shields. So I would actually say this matchup is a little bit unbalanced with Ghosts because I feel like it hurts Protoss than any other race just because their shields are so greatly affected by it. But we'll see. We'll see how well his ghosts work out for him. Assuming he gets a ghost. I mean, I would think so. Why else would you get a Ghost Academy? Got 3 barracks. We have 5 sentries on the field, so he is going to get a heavy sentry sort of build, and I almost feel like he wants to push out. He's bringing all his sentries out. So we might actually have Seiplo push out first. Let's get the production tab up. Stim is almost done. We do have a Ghost who's almost done. We have Chrono on the warp gate, so he is going to do some push. Yeah, we got a bunch coming here. I'm going to check the units again. 5 sentry, 5 stalker, a lot of marines, and a few marauders, only 2. We do have 1 bunker, so as long as this bunker stays up, I think he should be okay. Yeah, he's still producing units, and he is going into lots of bunkers, so he's just going to do like marine marauder, probably medevac eventually. Just a heavy bio, which is very good. It has that mobility, which I think is favorable on this map just because it's so far away. Mobility allows you to do a lot, whereas the Protoss is going for, well, he's kind of mobile because of warping, so it's fairly even. And we're about to see a push. The second bunker is almost up, and they gotta get more marines in here. Go in, it's gone. And the good force fields, they had to run all the way, very good force fields. He's picking everything off. He's gonna get down the bunker too. Probably micro sentry weight. No, and die. Okay, well he's out of energy, so now it's just. I feel like he still has a lot of marines. Protoss units do cost more, so they're stronger individually. And we have combat shields on the way. And we are getting reinforcements, and then he'll probably go back in for another attack. Let's check the production. Did the Protoss get anything more? 4 gates. No, I don't see anything new. So he's putting all of his money in the 4 gate, so he's just doing like a 4 gate push. And the Terran is actually getting ready for this. He's a lot of SCVs trying to buffer. He's being pushed back. It looks like he's gonna easily, well, not easily, but he's gonna hold off the Protoss pretty well. Yeah, Protoss is gonna have to go all the way back. However, they lost a lot of mining time and the mules and everything because he brought everything off of that expansion to hold it off. And there's actually not much at this expansion right now. So I'm gonna say that attack didn't do tons of damage, but it did make the Terran player, Satiini, lose a lot of mining time. So it's not that bad. Actually, it's 36 to 24 harvesters. I would say our Protoss actually did a nice harassment there. He's actually way ahead. Look at that income. Well, the Terran has mules. His income's actually still higher. Less gas, though. And we are going into a Forge Twilight Council. So I could see Blink coming on. And we actually have a counter push coming by Satiini. He also is making a not me to do that. He's also making a factory and a reactor. Protoss sees this because of the pylon, so I assume he's going to warp more in. We got 2 photon cannons for defense. And, alright, he's doing the Zealot charge. So that's very good against this because Zealots do lots of damage against Marines and whatnot. And the charge lets them just run up into their face and, you know, Falcon punch them point blank, which is always amazing. How to push a lot of force fields. If he uses them right, he will be completely... No, we got an EMP. So he actually wiped, I think, energy from 2 sentries. This is not good at all. I thought Sieplo would make more than this. He's in big trouble. He's got to move all of his pros back. He needs a warp in. I don't know if... yeah, he has cooldown on the warp in right now. So he needs to warp in really bad right now. He might actually... I don't think he's going to snipe the Nexus, but we're getting a few reinforcements. And he's actually trying to go into Robo, at this point, he's not... He's going to hold this off. It's fine. He's got enough probes to buffer. And he has enough stalkers out. So... I think that this is actually in the Terran. Yeah, this is in the Terran's favor now. He's down by... The Terran is actually still down by 1 harvester, but with mules, man, like, I don't know what to tell you. He's just in good situation. Or even now. We are... Yeah, we're getting bio with medevacs, so... It's going to be mass marine with medevacs. That's what we are seeing. So he's actually going to be able to do a lot for us, getting his 3rd. Protoss is actually trying to... Looks like he's trying to sneak a 3rd. Because that's normally you'd expand here and break the rocks, but he's going further down. And the Terran is putting a supply depot all the way over here. Okay, maybe scouting? I don't quite know. If anyone knows exactly why you would do that, please let me know. I didn't know Terran did that. And this is opened up. He's already mining it. So, back to production. We have +1 weapons, round weapons for Seiplo. We're gonna get Storm on the way. I like this. We're gonna see Templars and Storm. Very good against Bio. It just wrecks Marines. So this will be interesting. I feel like Sieplo is actually countering Satiini's build very heavily, because he's getting Charge Lot, Storm, and he's going to get the Immortal for the Marauder. So we're getting a lot of upgrades for the... I can do this. For the Terran, he actually has double upgrades, double engineering. Third is up for both players. Yeah, doesn't look like anything else is going on. We got, what, 4 Gate 1 Robo. The Terran player is starting to push out. Now, I thought he loaded up a drop, but maybe not. He's actually putting supply depots all over. I have not seen this before, or I just have not noticed it. If anyone knows, is this just for scouting? I'm assuming so. So that's interesting. Making sure he's not ninjaing a bunch of bases, pretty much. Okay then, I do not know what WOG TV is. And we got a Marine going out here. I'm guessing he's scouting. He's just scouting expansions, so... Oh, yeah, look how good the Zealots are. They're hella good. He had like no life and he took him out with his charge. So, still 3 base versus 3 base. We have more upgrades for the Protoss ground. Yep. And more for the Marines. It looks like we're actually going to go into Thor's. Except does he even have any factories? Like, what is going on here? He has 1 factory here. I don't know what he's doing. He is getting the armory, so... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to lock something. Marine taken out. He does see the 4th going up for Seiplo. And the observer sees everything. So he knows exactly how big his army is and where it is. I'm actually surprised I have not seen a drop. We are adding a lot of gateways. And he actually still has a decent amount of money, but once he gets his weapons going, he will spend it all. Alright, so Satiini's going to get another command center. We got a bunch of ghosts coming out, which are really good, as I've already stated. And it looks like Satiini's going to push out. I don't know where he's going yet. I'm kind of unsure what he's doing. Blink is on the way. Robo Bay is going up. It's almost up, and then you can get Colossi, which are really good. Colossi are just really... I don't know, man. They would tear through this so fast. I do like the ghost choice, and he sniped the observer. So he is going to go make a push. I think he's going for this base, the 3rd. No, he stopped again. So I'm not quite sure. He has his... He still is only on 3 base. So it's 3 base versus 4 base, except this base is not really mining at all. We've got a transfer going on, so it's about to get going. 73 harvesters for our Protoss player against 67 for the Terran player. So, okay then. The Protoss player is macroing a bit harder. We still do not have... Alright, it's starting to flow out just now. So he's just about... Our Terran player is just about to get his 4th up. Not much action. I really feel like Satiini could be doing drops right now. Unless I'm terrible and I'm just missing all of them. I have not noticed anything. I keep looking at the mini-map, and I have not... He keeps moving out with his army, but he hasn't done anything. It feels like he's only threatening or trying to pressure or fake an attack. He's almost maxed out. He's 179, 185 out of 200, so he's probably going to push out really soon. He has more supply, except our Protoss is much better econ. So, and he's getting his Colossus out. So this will be interesting. I'm going to say that Sieplo has a better army, however, Satiini has a larger army. With a lot of medevacs with almost full energy. So I actually think feedbacks could rape these medevacs. It would just be like manhandling them. So, I think he's going to use them for Storm though. We'll see. But I am really liking Sieplo's army composition. I think it's very good. we do have Vikings on the way. How many Vikings do we have? We have 3 more, so there are going to be 4 Vikings and a nuke. We may see nukes this game. I would love to see this. Maybe take down an Expo or something. We got a lot of ghosts here. So I'm actually curious to see how this will go. Of course I'm curious. How could I not? Why would I watch this game and not be curious? What is going on here? I did not catch this. We have 5 bases for our Terran player. He skips 1 base and he's like, hell, I will just make another 5th base at the same time. So they're actually very similar on Harvester Count, and they may get an engagement. No, they're both moving back. We do have Blink, so he can actually do a little harass and blink out if he had to. And he is making the first move. Satiini is backing up. He has his Vikings just sitting there. 1 Side Storm. He got a decent amount of Ghost, but wasn't that effective overall. A bit more Vikings. How many Colossus are we at? We are at 3. So they are getting ready to fight. They're both about maxed out. I'm going to give that advantage to Sieplo just because his stuff is more expensive and he has a nice composition. And he's trying to get a Side Storm off. Oh, no. They just sniped him. So that was a complete waste of a Templar. We have a nuke. Oh, man. Where is it? There we are. So it is an expansion, and Protoss is moving back. Is he going to see this? Oh. It's still got a decent amount of probes. So it didn't actually break anything. I hear snipe. So we actually have him. Bah ha ha. So he's actually going to snipe the gas. So that nuke actually got a couple of probes. I thought I might get more. We have a big battle. The Vikings are going straight for the Colossi. They already killed 1 and they were killing the second one. Bunch of Side Storms. It wasn't the best Side Storm. It looked like it was more on his army. Colossus are all sniped. We got an EMP on all the Templar. Wow, this is not good. This is looking very bad for Seiplo. That EMP destroyed all of them. So this is actually really favoring our Terran player. Wow. He's going to take out this expansion, and he is actually still near max. 1 really good Side Storm. It's too bad we couldn't have gotten that earlier. All these ghosts. He's actually just sitting in that one. All these ghosts actually just hard countered all the Templar. So that actually surprised me a lot. Yeah. He impeded like 5 High Templar. So this is not looking good at all for Seiplo. Satiini is just going in his face, and he's using snipe on some of these to quickly wheel them down. There goes another High Templar. Another EMP. See, look at their shield. Look at that. He just wiped like all their shields. And actually in the next patch, they're going to nerf EMP because look how mean it is for Protoss right there. So Satiini still has a really big army. It is 183 to 110. I'm going to check units killed. 45 workers killed. Wow, so Satiini has killed 45 workers. I do not know how much that nuke got, but it looks like I got like 5 or something. We have an engagement right here. Medevacs are healing a bunch up. They have so much energy. A feedback on all these medevacs would have been really cool, but he is out of High Templar, and that did not work for him. His High Templar got raped by MP. His Colossus got manhandled by the Vikings. Satiini is looking very solid. I'm going to actually look at the upgrades right now. We have 3-3 on Marines, so they are fully upgraded. How are these Zealots doing? They are 3-3 with no shields, nothing on shields yet, and yeah. So 3-3 Marines are really good. They're very cheap and they do a lot of damage. I guess these guys are for defense. We are getting more bases for Satiini, so he's just taking the map. He's going macro mode. We have another base going up for the Protoss. He's actually trying to regain his old base, which still has a ghost here, just sitting around. And this is going to be sniped right away. Let's see if it gets cancelled or not. They're actually stimming up here to take it out. It looks like it was taken out. So that actually surprised me. I thought he had plenty of time to cancel, and he has a lot of Colossi. He's got, what, 6? So they will melt the army, except how many Vikings do we have? I'm going to look at the units, which I should have done a long time ago. We only have 4 Vikings, so he has a very good... Oh, this is like a death ball right here. I feel like he needs to chase Sieplo, but I don't think he's going to. No, he's just... maybe. We might get an engagement over here. These guys are in trouble. another nuke. Where is this nuke at? It's not there. There we are. So it's actually not going to do that much. There's only one probe here. And it's not going to kill the Nexus or anything. But we have another nuke. Where are these? Still nothing there. He's got a really nice death ball, though. Another nuke. This guy's going crazy. Except it's not killing anything because there aren't even probes there. It is delaying mining, though. We have a big engagement coming out. He's trying to get a concave. That was a decent storm. Not a good amount. And the Colossus are actually going to destroy all of this. A good blink. And yeah. So Seiplo is actually coming back on this. He's getting a very good engagement. His Colossus are just destroying the Marine Marauder. Ghost. I want to look at the loss tab now. So the Terran has still lost less. I mean, his units are a lot cheaper, and he has a lot of Vikings here. He might actually snipe off a few Colossi, which is a big loss for Seiplo. We're getting a few of them. The blink is actually helping them chase these guys down. So what is that? That's like 3 Vikings gone? He might actually get all of them. Units. There's still 5 Vikings on the field, but he got about, what, 4 of them? A little harassment over here. We have a pylon, so we can warp in. And so it looks like our Terran player has actually been using nukes to harass the expansion, and the Ghost is actually still there, still cloaked. He's still there, still cloaked. And we have our Protoss player moving out. Planetary, a bunch of Vikings, and we have another nuke. These nukes, man. There we are. So it's not going to get any probes. It is going to harass this Nexus again. This Nexus is having a really bad day. I don't know. And we have a bunch of Vikings. They are taking out all the Colossi. Oh, wow. Seiplo is not having a very good day. He needs a lot more anti-air. He has nothing to deal with all of this. Not looking good. His loss tab is starting to highly favor the Terran, and yeah. Seiplo is having a rough day. KG, you too good at making ghosts. I would actually say that the amount of ghosts he had was really good, and the nuke harassment was actually very amusing. I feel like he should have done this one a little bit more when there were probes actually here. Anyways, this was a fairly interesting game. I like the nuke play. Don't see that enough. And I felt like Sieplo really kind of... He got hit really hard with that 1 EMP on all of the High Templar. And that kind of cost him the game almost. So, anyways, this has been another game. Indeed. So I will see you all next time. And until then, keep on keeping on. I'll see you guys later. Lobster